that was the third physical feature of our country. Today we will read about the other physical features. Those are the Indian desert, the island of India, the coastal plains. So beta, we will start from the Great Indian Desert. As we know, the Great Indian Desert lie in western Rajasthan. See here beta, at this map, the western part of Rajasthan, it is the Thar Desert and it is also known as the Great Indian Desert. It starts from the edges of Aravalli Hills from here, and this area has a arid climate. Arid means the very hot and dry area. It means this area receives very less rainfall. So here only seasonal rivers are found, and here Luni is the only river. The Indian desert, it lies towards the western margins of Aravalli Hills. It is undulating sandy plains. It is covered with sand dunes. This area receives rainfall less than 150 millimeter per year. Here is arid climate. Because of arid climate, low vegetation cover. Here streams appear in rainy season only, and Luni is the only large river. And in this area, barchans are found. Barchans are the crescent shaped sand dunes. So this was about the Indian desert. Our next physical feature is the coastal plains. With the coastal plains, it means these are near to the coast. Like in previous lecture, we read about the peninsular plateau. Here, it was Deccan Plateau. Here, so this eastern edges of Deccan Plateau and the Bay of Bengal, this area is known as the coastal plain. This is the eastern coastal plain, right? So northern part of this coastal area, it is known as Northern Sircar, and southern part is known as the Coromandel coast. Same way, in the western side, the western edges of Deccan Plateau and the Arabian Sea, this area is known as the western coastal plain. In this area, the area from Maharashtra till Goa, this Maharashtra till Goa, it is known as Konkan plain. The area in Karnataka, it is known as Kannada plain, and the coastal plain in Kerala, it is known as the Malabar coast. So let us read about the coastal plains now. The coastal plains. This is the stretch of narrow coastal strips. It's run along Bay of Bengal in east and Arabian Sea to the west. It is further divided in western coastal plain and eastern coastal plain. So first one is western coastal plain. It is sandwiched between Western Ghats and the Arabian Sea, and it stretched from Gujarat to Kerala. It has three sections, like I told you. Konkan plain from Mumbai to Goa, Maharashtra to Goa. Kannada plain, it is the central part of this and it lies in Karnataka. Third one is Malabar coast. It lies in Kerala and it is the southernmost part of western coastal plain. Next one is eastern coastal plain. It runs along Bay of Bengal. It is wider and level. It is divided into northern Sircar. The northern part is known as the northern Sircar and the southern part is known as the Coromandel coast. As we know, most of peninsular river, they drain into Bay of Bengal. So these rivers form extensive delta, and these deltas are formed by Mahanadi, Kaveri, Krishna and Godavari. And do you know the largest saltwater lake is also found here in this coastal plain, and name of this lake is Chilika Lake. So this was about the coastal plain. Now the next topic is island. As we know, in India there are two group of islands. One is Andaman and Nicobar Island. It lies in southeast of India, and other one is Lakshadweep. It lies in southwest of India. So our next topic is, next physical feature is the island groups of India. See at this map, this is the southeast of our country. Here lies the Andaman and Nicobar Island. And do you know this Andaman and Nicobar Island? It is a group of 579 islands. Its northern part it is known as Andaman, and its southern part it is known as Nicobar. As we know that this island is near to the equator, so here equatorial climate is found, and thick forest cover is also there, and we will find the diversity in flora and fauna there. And its administrative center is Port Blair. Now see, here in southwest Lakshadweep Island, this group of island, it has 36 islands, and its administrative headquarter is Kavaratti. And here on one inhabited island, Piti Bird Sanctuary is also there, and here also you will find the diversity in flora and fauna. So this was about the island groups. Now see here beta, the first island group is Lakshadweep. It is situated in Arabian Sea. It lies close to the Malabar coast of Kerala. It is composed of small corals. It is a group of 36 islands. Its area is only 32 square kilometer, and its administrative headquarter is Kavaratti. Here bird sanctuary is at Piti Island, and this island is uninhabited. Here is great diversity of flora and fauna is found. And the next group of island is Andaman and Nicobar. It is located in Bay of Bengal. Its area is 700 square kilometer. This has 579 islands. It is divided in Andaman in north and Nicobar in south. It has equatorial climate. Just because of equatorial climate, it has a thick forest cover and great diversity of flora and fauna. And do you know India's only active volcano is found on Barren Island here. And our southernmost point, Indira Point, it is also in Andaman and Nicobar Island. So this was about the physical features of India. Now beta, how all these physical features, it provide the immense future prospect in our country. See, the first physical feature we read, the mountains. Beta, mountain provide the perennial river and the thick forest cover. So it provides the natural resources to our country. Second, we read about the northern plains. Northern plains are the granaries for our country. Third physical feature was plateau. Plateaus are the storehouse of minerals. So all these physical features, these complements to each other. It means it makes our heritage rich. And coastal plain, this just give the adequate facilities for fishing and port activities. So all these physical features are very important for the development of our country. Thank you and have a nice day.